Alright, hello everyone, I am Grant and this is Inscryption, Casey's mod. Last time the game didn't like me, and the time before, the game didn't like me. Testing, yes, Twitch actually seems to be good today, unlike the last two times where it was dropping frames left and right. Right now, it's good. I'm not even gonna waste time. This is a short stream day. I'm gonna be streaming for like 2 hours or something instead of the usual 4. And today my approach is gonna be a little different because I kind of realized that on higher difficulties, this game becomes kind of RNG dependent. So here is what I'm gonna do. I like ants, but I should pick a starter deck that has the most and or best, I can also randomize, the most or best general purpose useful cards. Because while ants are good, it's only ever really gonna be an insect deck. If you don't get support for insects throughout your run, it's not really gonna work out, like we've seen last time, where I just completely got shut out of... that's not how they say it, but I didn't get an insect head for my totem, and it just completely ruined the run. So instead of that, let me just really quick see these. Well, these two obviously are not gonna be good because this is a very middling starting deck and this one is just horrible. This deck has the Black Goat, which can be utilized for an Elk deck, but also for others like an Ouroboros deck or like a Big Boy deck or any kind. It's a bit less useful for a Mantis deck, because for a Mantis you don't need 3 sacrifices. Then we have this, which starts with a Mantis, and the Mantis god can be game winning. You give it 1 attack somewhere, somehow, and it basically, as soon as you can get out, it finishes the game. The problem with this deck is that you have 2 ringworms. Now, it's a drawback because it makes the deck less consistent, but it's good because it means that as soon as you can go to a fire, you can immediately start trying to sacrifice the ringworm, so that next time you can just pump up the Mantis God and just make it invulnerable or whatever. So I actually think that this is the best general purpose deck right now, because the Black Goat is good and it's cute, as you say, whatever, but the Mantis God combined with the ringworms, well, you can sacrifice one of the ringworms and you can get rid of the other one somehow. In general, though, this has the most potential because you can combine it without... It still needs like an insect head if you can help it, because the Mantis God is an insect. It always benefits from an insect totem. But you're not locked into it like in the ant deck. As for the challenges, it's been difficult. I've been playing like this and then playing like this, and it's still kind of difficult. But I do believe I have to learn because the game is so RNG and Lash is just gonna swarm you once you get to his fight. You're probably gonna want to finish the game on turn, or finish the match or whatever on turn 1. At which point, it doesn't matter how difficult the opponent is, because you're just gonna kill them in 1 turn with the Mantis God or whatever. So I'm just gonna activate both of them and start practicing for that. Now, generally I played like this, but the boss totems and sometimes the art totems really screw me over. I almost feel like I should play like this, maybe. Maybe even like this. Just so I can have some simple fights instead of everything being totem fights. However, all totem battles is 5 more challenge points, which is what I need, so I'm just gonna go with this for now. I guess we'll see. Okay, how is everyone today? I am still sleepy. This is kind of the problem with me. I had one day or like one night where I didn't sleep enough. I slept 2 hours and then I had to wake up because of stuff, and then it was pointless to go back to sleep afterwards. And for an entire week afterwards, I'm just stuffed. I just can't. I can't get enough sleep. Okay, let's focus on the game because I'm just yes. Let's hope for something. I still want to put unkillable on the Mantis God because it would just, first of all, it would make sure that it's never gonna die to like phase change mechanics, or like even if it blocks something I can just resummon it or whatever. We don't have that, sadly. We do have a cuckoo and a pronghorn, and a pronghorn would be very nice if it didn't have this. One. Difficult question, because none of these are really that good. I guess I'll pick them all for defense. I can get rid of it later. So, what I said. I'm going to go and immediately try to get the campfire. Oh, it's attack. Okay, I'm not gonna get the campfire, but only because if I upgrade the Mantis God once, now we have a turn 1 victory here. The next time I go into a campfire, like it seems like I don't have anything to really combine except maybe the Cuckoo and the Mantis God, but it's not really a priority. So I don't necessarily want to come this way. I'm gonna go to the campfire. Also, hello Raven. How are you today? Because now I can just do this. I'm not gonna get overkill because I do have that thing activated where I start with a damage point. But that's not the priority right now. Okay, let's... No, are not good. The Alpha could be good. For longer fights I can buff up the Mantis God. Also, it can make the ringworms useful, I guess. That's a thing. It's attack again? I don't want to waste attacks on a ringworm, because the ringworm might not even get eaten. I can't guarantee that it's gonna get eaten. Okay. Okay. The logic here, first of all, overkill damage, always useful, but secondly, in some fights there are obstacles that just get in the way, and if just one attack of this gets blocked by an obstacle, I'm not winning turn 1. However, if I upgrade it right now, then 2 attacks are enough to finish the fight. No. I'm doing this specifically because what I said. Obstacles no longer stop my turn 1 win. There is a fire up ahead, but I don't... am I gonna? Because I saw Totemist. Woodcarver, that's the name. I always say Totemist. Why am I saying Totem? It's a woodcarver. It makes masks and stuff. So yeah, this is the specific situation I upgraded the Mantis God for. Because if it has 2 attack, I could deal 2 damage at most whenever I put it here or here. Because this is blocking the enemy. And this is the only place I could put it where I could still finish it with 2 attack. But it's taken. So I can't do that. But now I can just do this and still finish the fight. Any more attack damage on it would just be flexing. Okay, let's see. Honestly, I'm not hurting for a totem right now. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet beyond Mantis. So you know what? Let's go for the fire still. And this time, even if it's attack, I'm still gonna try to go for it. I was hoping for a Mantis because I want to put the double strike on the Mantis God. Even if it's attack, doesn't matter. Health this time. Okay. Let's hope they eat it. There we go. They did eat it. Thank you. So now we can start pumping. Also, I really should try to do this sometimes, because I'm pretty sure I can still get benefits out of it. Which one is the returning again? You mean unkillable? We do not call them by the right names. I don't have the Mantis God available right now. I don't want the wolf pup to come into play. Now he's just gonna block off everything he has. Undying. No, it's called unkillable. No, let's just do this. Want to risk anything. It would be funny though. Unkillable plus mealworm. But that only really works if you have like a swarm deck. So you can reuse it over and over again. We're not really going for that right now. I'm not gonna go for a totem. I want a fireplace so I can pump up my creatures. What are they called? Creatures? Monsters? Let's pick this. I'm going to pump up the Mantis God's health because I cannot guarantee that I'm gonna have unkillable for it. And it would be nice if it could survive a hit or two. There we go. And well, I guess it doesn't matter at this point because I can just put the flying on it. I could also put the skink on it, but now let's just be sensible here. This is gonna destroy everything. Now this one is a problem because I can't actually summon the Mantis God on phase 1 if I don't want to die. Because the moment I summon it and it attacks, it is going to just die to the pig. And I don't want that. think this is good like this. Now I get a Squirrel, and next time I can play the Mantis God. I'm getting better with the items. Okay, I think I can just summon the Mantis God on the edge here. It's not gonna be optimal, but pretty sure it's just gonna finish the game anyway. It's gonna go over the mule. It's probably not Beast. Beast is an archetype, but like... Second. I don't need the Longac anymore. The Urayuli is not good for this deck. I guess I'm gonna pick Strange Larva. Okay, now we have to think about what we actually want for this deck. It has a number of useless creatures, the Mole and the Ringworm. If I can remove those and just use the Mantis God, I should be fine. Where can I remove creatures? Well, the alternative is that I copy the Mantis God, so I'm more likely to get it. Oh. Well, I could pick the Cockroach, but I can't put the Sigil on it anymore. Unless I get a second Mantis God somewhere. Then again, these are two Elks, I don't really want those. I would rather take the Cockroach than try to reroll. Because that could still be useful for something. Hello Oliver the Fluff. Yeah, I know. It's just... 1 second. They don't always show up. Like, if I want... The remover, the Bone Lord Sacrifice, is kind of a rare occurrence to begin with. And the other one, yeah, I can only remove stuff with Sigils. Less health, but whatever, that's fine. So I couldn't actually remove the Ringworm with that. Only the Mole. Which, I mean, I do want to remove the Mole. Putting the Mole on the Skink would be pretty funny. You're fine like this. Should protect us. Now we can just win. Well, that's 6. We need more than that. Crap. It would be Smelly Elks. Nothing else would have saved him here, except that. Yeah, Ringworm can be used as like a... What do you call it? Scapegoat, and then just remove it with the bad Sigils. Or blood, we don't have that. A lot of these are bones. 3 sigils. That should be pretty easy. Like the ringworm is the only one that doesn't have a sigil. That's still a little risky. Into pass. Insect, nothing, beast, insect. I have a lot of insects. 3 of these, no. Yes, 3 of these are not insects. Out of 9. Modifiers, 1 second, I need to think about this. If I don't draw the ringworm, I'm fine. Whereas if I don't draw 2 of these, fine over here. Sigil. Okay, that's 2. 3 sigils, 4 sigils, 5 sigils. For a second I forgot what I picked. Let's pick this for a particular reason. You can't put it, anything that has like these shiny sigils cannot be put on another card. I picked this because of the gift. Primary, because of the gift. Here I'm going to be forced to combine my Mantis gods. Is not ideal, but I have to. It's gonna be a big buff Mantis god. This guy doesn't need unkillable at this point. Okay. We have a remover here and the totem is here. Also, my modifiers, I start with 1 damage on the scale. Boss... No, every normal fight is a totem fight. You can see. And the 2 difficulty ones. Plus 2 difficulty total. Well, fuck. I'm probably gonna lose this because there's nothing I can do about this. Yeah, I didn't draw it. It's so annoying. Just, you know, you can just slap down an endgame creature turn 1. Okay, I want to remove probably the ringworm. I mean, the mole can still be useful. The ringworm is just completely useless. I'm going to pick a really low sacrifice, so anything other than a 1-drop is probably gonna be pretty useless. Alright, ringworm. Yeah, I mean, I don't like these cards. All the tentacles are pretty bad, but they still have their use. Ringworm just useless. Again, fucking birds. This is just gonna kill me. I'm not getting the Mantis God. Like, this is like the 3rd fight in a row where I'm just not getting one. This is fucking stupid. I'm pretty sure I just lose this now. I didn't get Mantis Guts, so I lose. That's... I hate this game. Really nothing to do there. Like, what was I supposed to do there? Not really anything, just... There was a guaranteed mycologist where I had to combine the Mantis Gods and they just fucked the run. Okay, let's see. Well, I probably do, but I don't know which one is called Fair Hand Mechanic. There are a few good cards here. Thinking which one would be the best. Ink is always a good one because you can put gift on it and get 2 items out of it. Wolverine is pretty good because you can put the sigil on anything. And the Field Mice, just put it on the Mantis God. Get another Mantis God back. But I usually prefer to put Flight on the Mantis God so it can guarantee finish the game there. I guess it doesn't matter as long as I can pump it up. What do you mean it determines your starting hand? As far as I can tell, it determines my starting hand by whether it wants me to lose at that point. I really want to try again because it's a 50-50 chance and we literally just started this run. If it doesn't work out, I can just quickly lose and start over. Should I push it? Of course not. Yeah, I shouldn't even bother because this game just hates me and anything I try is gonna just go wrong. Like, I already proved the previous stream and the stream before that the game just fucking hates me. I started with the end deck. Just fucking kill me. I started with the end deck. I got Mantis Gods, I got more ants, whatever. I could not find a single ant head to totem head. Throughout the entire run, I visited like 6 totemists. Not a single ant head. Another run, I literally duplicated Cockroach because I had 2 cards that would really benefit from having Unkillable. In 2 full worlds, or maps, or whatever you call it here, did not find a single combination altar. Like, there were just, not that I didn't go that way and wasn't able to use it, there was just none on the entire 2 maps. You know, that fair hand mechanic, now that I actually know about it, because the game is not gonna tell you about it, obviously. Tickle, tickle. That means, let me just go back for a second, because you know what that means? That means that this deck is even worse than its first looks, because it has the Mantis God and 2 1-cost useless garbage. So they just make it less likely for you to draw this, so you have to get rid of these if you want a reliable deck. Okay, I was doing like this. So I guess that does mean that it's better to just go and get rid of them right away. But the problem is, I want to get rid of them, but the fireplace is not a guaranteed removal. I might just be stuck with an 05 ringworm, and then what do I do? Okay, let's see what we have here. A black goat. Corpse maggot. Neither really helps my goals here, but... You know, now that I know that hidden rule, the elk deck might actually be better than the Mantis God deck. Because the elk deck has a 1-cost black goat, a 1-cost mole, and a 3-cost. So as long as I get rid of the mole and pick no other 1-cost, I'm basically guaranteed the black goat turn 1. And then as long as I picked expensive, powerful creatures afterwards and buff them all up to 1-turn kills, I'm guaranteed a 1-turn kill. Wait, is it a skunk or is it a mole? I don't even remember. Well, well, it's not bought because it's a black goat, it's a moose buck, and then it's 1 more card because you have 3 cards in a deck. Yeah, it's a mole. You know what I'm thinking here? Let's pick this. Those are both pretty expensive cards. Chances are I'm not gonna draw them turn 1. That's a 2-cost and that's a 5 bone. Okay, let's see. There is a fire over there, so let's just try to get rid of a ringworm right away, even if it's an attack. Okay, it's health. Also, welcome back, Raven. We are playing with hidden mechanics now. It's gonna be amazing. Thank you. My God, I almost thought it's not gonna eat it. Yeah, but I don't like safe scumming. It feels, you know, scummy. Get your fucking hand off. Oh, well, that too, I guess. Yeah, that's a waste, but I think there is an item place coming up, so it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna get it back anyway. This is how I can maximize overkill. Because now I can do 5 damage. Not even, I mean, okay, here is the thing. About saves coming in XCOM. Raven, you might say that, and yes, I understand, but in the past, I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, I might be remembering wrong because it's been years ago, but I have beaten impossible difficulty in XCOM Enemy Within on Iron Man without saves coming, so don't talk to me that way. Okay, what do I want here? I guess an insect. Maybe I can get a mantis, put it on it. It's gonna be fun. The corpse maggot. That's fine. It's health. I mean, pumping up the health of the Mantis God substitutes for it not having unkillable, so might as well do that. I do need an extra attack on it because it cannot beat. Okay, here's the thing. Leshy is just fucking with me at this point because last run, every single totem was something else. Now that my Mantis God cannot win turn 1, it's just giving everything this sigil. I mean, last fight, he had this exact same sigil. Just so the Mantis God cannot get through. I should be able to still win, because he just played a single flying again, then I can kill it. Then. What's so good about the wolf? Sometimes I go for deer because it can search out stuff. I kinda like it searching stuff. Ringworm, of course. Isn't much I want to combine right now. Fire here. How do pelts go into the fair hand mechanic? Because I don't, even when I have pelts, I don't always start with them. Of course, when I actually manage to work with the campfire, I'm just not getting attack. But that's not gonna die anytime soon. Is it never a pet? Because I do start with pets sometimes. It's just not guaranteed to be in the hand. Are you fucking serious? Why would you play the Adder? Now my Mantis God is just gonna die anyway. I hate this game. No, not Scoop. Piss off. Flashy said Scoop and I'm not. No, I'm getting my teeth back. I mean, my teeth. Give me my teeth. There are 2 fires here. There is no way I'm not getting an attack there. Oh, cockroach. You know, the Mantis God can... I mean, it doesn't need unkillable at this point. It would be good against, like, Death Touch, but whatever. You know what I'm thinking? I could put the cockroach unkillable on the corpse maggot, because there is just an infinite wall. It's never gonna go away, because its own death can proc this. I'm gonna go with the cockroach. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Halt again. I'm thinking what else, but there is not really any good options here. I mean, buffing the Mantis God at this point is kind of pointless, because the only thing that's gonna kill it is Death Touch, in which case that doesn't matter. If I'm putting this on this, then the health doesn't matter, because it's just gonna come back anytime, so it's gonna have to be one of these two. This is really... both of them are extremely expensive. Yeah, Unkillable Skink is very nice. I once had a skink with Unkillable and Gift on it. So it just came back to my hand. I could play it again and get another 2 items. Yeah, I mean, Wolverine can be the better one, because 5 bones are easier to get than 2 sacrifices. Like items or boons or whatever. Alright, fine. Attack, please, fucking attack. Just once. Thank you. Thank you. Mantis God. This is the true Mantis God now. Are we just gonna kill the fisherman in 1 turn? Well, 2 turns, but you know what I mean. Made of Stone would be good, but it's really hard. I don't think I can even get that, because the only way I can get that is on cars that are already modified. I'm gonna go for maximum overkill. The fuck is this? Get your fucking teeth off the board. This is probably the easiest boss, by the way, because the other two bosses have mechanics that can fuck you over. I guess here the long arc is the sensible option, because Forborn is less likely to come up. Not a big fan, but you know. Alright, what do we have here? I guess I should probably go this way, just to start combining, because I have too many cards now. Trapper isn't that bad, because if you set up your board, you can just buy the cards that are in the way and finish in one turn. I think the worst one is the Prospector, because no matter what happens, he will destroy all your cards in phase transition. So you have to be, like, reserved about what you actually play. Well, we get there when we get there. Don't really want any of these, but I guess Corpse Maggot. I'm going to pick Corpse Maggot because if I get another forced Mycologist and I have like a second Mantis God, I'm not gonna have to combine them. I can just combine the Corpse Maggots. Alright, what am I doing here? I guess I'm just putting the Cockroach on the Corpse Maggot. Does that make sense? Is there a better option? I think that's a good option. It's a good support option. Because I could put something on the Mantis God, but I don't think I have anything that would be the play for the Mantis God. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. Next time I can put something on the other Corpse Maggot and then combine the Corpse Maggots to get like a super maggot. Yeah, I mean, Decker, in this game, if your matches are long, you're already doing something wrong. Especially in higher difficulties. Like, if you don't win by turn 2, the latest, optimally you want to win on turn 1, but if you don't win by turn 2, you're probably not gonna win. Because you're just gonna get swarmed. Should I go for the Mycologist? I mean, I'm probably gonna go for the Mycologist because that also means I can get rid of the Rabbit Pelt. But I should think about the Totem. Because I have quite a few insects that would benefit from it. A good... Oh, Mantis. We put it on the Mantis God. Warren is good, but I couldn't... There was a Mantis there, I had to take it. Had those puppy eyes. Can't say no to that. Alright. 2/4 unkillable Corpse Maggot. Sounds good to me. Warren is amazing if you can put it on something that can reuse it. You know, the biggest problem with this game for me is that anything is better if you can put it on a card that you can reuse, which means unkillable is just God in this game. If you don't get any unkillable, you're gonna have a bad time. You're gonna try that again? Okay. One time I had ants. I had an ant deck with a totem that was insects have the Warren ability. Every time I summon them, they give me a rabbit. That was funny. That was hilarious. Want insects, right? Yeah, probably. Another mantis. I'll take that. Here I'm going to get a card. No, wait, I'm missing an item because I used an item. In that case, I'm going to get... Combine, or remove. I think combine is actually better because that's essentially a removal. I can remove the long gag, put it on this thing, maybe. Or even this thing. Yeah. Because I don't need items, and I don't want the pack rat. That's just gonna dilute the deck. Don't worry about this. Win or lose, I can combine one of the mantises into the mantis god. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the other mantis. Yeah, but I'm gonna remove them. That's the idea. That was kind of a waste, but I didn't want to. Then again, why the fuck not? This is a boss already. Whatever. I just got back the exact same ones. Okay. Alpha, I'll take that. Okay, so before anything else, I want to combine one of the mantises into the mantis god. This is just makes sense, right? I'm not gonna wait for an answer, just... And then... Now what? I kinda want to get rid of the long elk. Then again, I want to get rid of the mantis. Out of these, I can't draw any of them on first turn except the mantis. I'm actually almost thinking, you know how this thing has higher attack the closer it is to the bell? And if I put it on the very edge, it's gonna be 4 attack. Bifurcated strike, that means it deals 4 damage. But if I put it second from the left, then it has 3 attack, but attacks twice for 6 damage. I don't know what it means to get around the skull later on. That's not relevant in this run though, is it? I'm thinking either this for 6 damage, not turn 1 because, you know, 2 cost, or this because it's a removal, I guess. I want to get rid of the Mantis because that's the only card in the deck that's a 1 cost and I can draw it turn 1 and then I don't draw the Mantis God instead. So I do want to get rid of the Mantis and not something else. Because if I get rid of the Mantis, I guarantee Mantis God turn 1. That's the idea. I guess at that point it doesn't matter what I put it on, but I still want to put some thought into it. You guys are saying different things. I don't know what to do. Yeah, Raven, I said that, but I think I'm actually gonna go for the Long Elk. And here's the reason. If I have to put Mantis God somewhere... Well, the Mantis God is just gonna kill something, so it doesn't really... But if I have something that's threatening the Mantis God, because they're gonna move in there, or they're gonna bifurcate it, strike it or something, I can use the Long Elk to kill it without having to be on the same column. Yeah, sure. It's not an important choice. Let's not waste too much time on it. We have the Trapper here. Somehow I still didn't draw it though. I draw a ringworm. Wouldn't really work out here anyway. Okay. I'm going to put this here. Summon the ringworm with it. And then when the ringworm dies, the corpse maggot is gonna jump in. Now the maggot can go ape shit. I think I can summon the Mantis God here. Because it's only gonna attack forward once. So it should just finish the phrase here. I was wary of the traps, I didn't want to lose the Mantis God, but this is fine. And now, as long as I clear out enough space for the Mantis God to get through, I'm winning. So I should probably get this and this. I don't know why I'm doing this, it just makes me feel better. There we go. Another Mantis God. There is a Coyote. Cthulhu. Curious proposition. E.g. Rack with a Q at the end, right? Yeah, I guess the Mantis God, this one is already big enough to just finish the moon. I could potentially start growing another one, because I'm giving extra attack to this, kind of pointless. But here's the problem. If I pick this, there is a chance that I'm gonna draw it instead of the big Mantis God, and this cannot finish a game in one turn. Alternatively, I can just pick Urayuli and guarantee that I'm still getting Mantis God turn 1. Yay. Phone 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. Just had a phone call. Apparently, I'm leaving half an hour earlier, so I'm gonna have to stop the stream like 15 minutes sooner than I intended. It can be inherited, but if I go to the next map, run into a bad fight and immediately lose because I drew this, then I'm gonna be angry. I'm gonna pick it, I guess. We'll see. I can do something with this, maybe. Or I really want to combine my... duplicate my big Mantis. I'm wondering here, do I want to win this? Because if I win here, I'm gonna get a card. But I don't know if I want to get a card. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't really need a card here. I already have too many cards that I want to remove. BGS 4 blood, 4 attack. I guess blood is the most likely to be lost. 2, none, 3. Okay, we lost. Good! But the problem with the bell one is that it's 2 cost. I'm pretty much never gonna play it. Option. I could also Mantis got the Wolverine. And give it some. Well, oh wait, that's a fire. But I'm gonna go this way anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I never checked this. Should start checking it. Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of the Mantis God and I'm gonna put it on Ringworm, obviously. I guess put it on the bell. Good finisher. Something goes wrong. It's a good secondary attacker. You know what would be funny? If you sacrifice a rare card with a unique outline to upgrade another non-rare card, it would turn into a rare card. Just a tiny little fun thing. Ah, smelly beasts. No. We hate those. No. Whatever am I gonna do? I don't have any pelts. This is gonna be a waste. But I do want to remove the ringworm. I have to remove the ringworm. That's the only thing that's making this deck not that good. And I'm gonna go for a 3 cost to keep it consistent. Direwolf is actually pretty good. Imagine putting this on something. Not that hard to imagine. I don't know why I said it like that. Yeah, he did get lucky, I guess. I think this might be a winning run if I don't mess it up. I don't have duplicates, and I don't want to get a free duplicate. So we're gonna avoid the mycologist. Mycologist. That sounds weird. Okay, thank you. Doesn't sound like that's how you would say it. Mysologist feels right. Yeah, these are the boat crap. Do I even have anything on that? An elk, those are beasts, that's an insect. I do not have a single bird or lizard. Double strike wolves. That's so. Are you talking to that? I don't know what I'm saying. Game is not good for my mental health. And now I'm gonna have to think hard on what the hell I want to do here. I don't want mycologist. Because I don't have duplicates and it might... Well, honestly... Okay, here's a question. If I get a duplicate, is it gonna get the upgrades that my card has? Like, is it gonna be a 3/9 double strike Mantis God, or is it just gonna be a 1/1 Mantis God? Because here's what I'm thinking. Then again, my totem sucks, so... I have a totem head that's completely useless. Well, out of these two, I'm going to go this way, just because this is the absolute worst path, because that's a single mycologist, I might get something I don't want. And afterwards I can still think about it. I guess I'm gonna pick the Raven. It's a 2-cost that can still be somewhat useful. Now here's the thing. If I go this way, what can I combine? I can put the direwolf on something else, like the Raven or the Wolverine. Or I can put the Wolverine on the direwolf, or I can... But putting the Wolverine on the Raven is useless, and vice versa. There aren't many options that are really useful. With double mycologist, the worst case scenario is that I get a Mantis God, because then I have 2 cards that I can draw turn 1 and one of them is useless, but then I can just combine it into it. Anything else I get is just gonna be a good combination, and then my deck stays the same. Yeah, there is the totem, but I didn't say it, but I was thinking it, so let me explain why I didn't go for the totem. I'm not gonna get any more totem pieces now, and the only totem piece I have is mostly useless, because I'm not going for high cost stuff. I mean, I am, but only because I want to summon the Mantis God. Here, I would actually go Wolverine. You know why? Because 2 attack will kill a lot more things than one attack. Whereas the Alpha is just gonna be a 2/4 with the same exact ability. I mean, with 2/4, it is gonna survive for longer, but... Yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna try to justify that much, it's not a very important choice. Welcome back! Long time no see. how curious. I have a duplicate. I wonder how that happened, huh, Mike? You? Ah, fuck. Guy. And I only have one item. You know, I am actually gonna summon this guy. Because I can just finish. And then next turn I can draw a squirrel and summon the Mantis God here and just win. Done. I guess this is why you put the triple strike on the bell tentacle. Leshy really wants to just fucking sabotage me. Guess I can put trifurcated strike, like the direwolf or whatever. I can get rid of it. Because now we're going to the last map and I can pick where I want to go. And until now I thought maybe I'll go for items, but I have to go get rid of the Mantis God. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Triple strike on Raven? That's the 6th attack right there that cannot be stopped by most things. The Direwolf is there, but very expensive, not gonna be worth much. Wolverine Alpha are middling. Again, this is not an important choice, I'm just stuck on it because... Yeah, I'm gonna put this on the Raven. That mole is not gonna stop me here. Yeah, it probably will, because of the 9 health that I gave it. Maybe that's why the game gave me so many HP ups. Let's speed things up. Let's let this Raven have some fun. And wait, what became more difficult? Nothing happened. You know, for how long that game was, I only did 5 misplays, so. Okay, what do I unlock? Entry 7. Some nights I mod, some nights I dig. I dig deeper into this log file and find things I sometimes wish I hadn't. This isn't just some disc Kaminsky used to vent his workplace frustrations. This is like some real shit. Every once in a while I get some context from the woodcarver and it's chilling. This could all be bunk, but there could be a doomsday machine under Berlin armed by a code hidden on a pack of cards. In other news, I just finished implementing the boss totems challenge. Oh yeah, that's about equal importance. The machine under Berlin armed by a code hidden on a pack of cards. That doesn't really. I mean, the pack of cards. That's the code in Hitler's pocket on the cards. That was mentioned. I don't know if it was mentioned in here, but it was mentioned in the ARG. If you're curious, you can check that out. Boss totems challenge. Yeah, fuck you, Casey. Okay, what are these? Raccoon. While Raccoon is on the board, opposing creatures also provide bones when perishing. Interesting. But mostly useless. Lammergeier. The power of Lammergeier is equal to half of the bones of the owner. Also, Lammergeier will strike an opponent directly if there is a creature. That's just flight. And these work pretty good together. And I got a new starter deck. Uses the Raccoon. Not gonna lie, this looks terrible. I'm trying to think, because you start with a squirrel and then these three. Yeah, here is the problem. The Direwolf Pop is a great tempo play, which is why it's a shame that it costs 2 sacrifices. You're not gonna get 2 sacrifices on turn 1. Yeah, it builds it early, but it's just not reliable. I don't think this is very reliable. Okay, let's just agree, since there are a lot of people in chat right now. Let's just agree. This starting deck with the Submerge is just. Am I correct in assuming that it's objectively the worst starting deck in the entire game? There are just no redeeming values here. I don't know what the other two are, but they can't be worse than the Submerge deck. Like, what else could there be here? Except, unless maybe this is like a challenge deck that starts you out with, I don't know, 3 ringworms or something. I like gimmicks. I don't mind gimmicks, but this is not a gimmick. This is just trash. There is a difference between gimmick and shit. Because this is a gimmick. But I can somewhat get behind it, even if I don't think it can work out very well. This is a gimmick. Well, this is not a gimmick. This is just get rid of the ringworms and then you're gonna win. This is kind of a gimmick with the ants, but it can work, because if you get lucky, get like an insect totem, it's like unkillable or something. Or even I think the best thing you can get from this is unkillable with something that generates infinite things. Like, because if you have unkillable, you need 1 beehive, and that can just make you unkillable bees, which is just infinite sacrifices, and then you can just cycle them through. So there is potential here, even if it's kind of a gimmick. This is probably one of the best decks, because as long... Here you have to get rid of these two cards. Here you have to get rid of this card. And get something big that's good. And then you're set. Like the Ouroboros. And this is just the starter deck, because it has to be here, because this was the starter deck in the base game. So yeah, I might try this out just to see what it's like. I didn't unlock a new challenge though, so I just have to go with probably this again. This worked out pretty well, but not today. I got a half an hour early start dropped on me, so I have to finish the stream and I have to mess with the VODs, upload and whatever. So by the time I finish, I am going to have to leave. So I have to end here, sadly. Next time I stream is gonna be on Monday. We're gonna continue Inscryption, because now that I know about this rule that the game doesn't tell you, I can pretty much win almost every time with the Mantis deck. Because I know, get rid of these, don't get anything else, that's 1 cost or 2 bones or whatever, and you win. Thank you for the follow, Oliver the Floof. And hope to see you next time, Monday. Same time. I think my schedules have it, but it's 5 p.m. start time, GMT +1. I don't know what's that in your time, but hopefully it's calculatable. Yeah, I love the Ant deck. I just love Ants in general. They're the kind of gimmick that I can get behind. But the Ag deck is not bad. You can't say that the Ag deck is bad, because, yeah, Ags in general are not that good. But the Black Goat can be combined with a number of different strategies, so it's kind of flexible. Yes, basically, whatever time it is right now is when I'm gonna start on Monday. Yes, Raven, that's correct. But yeah, 10 a.m. Yeah, I don't know if you can make it here by 10 a.m. I usually stream for 4 hours, so that would be 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. for you. But if you can make it, I would be very happy. If you don't, well, you had other plans. There is nothing to do about that. Anyway, thank you for watching. Who still was not here, thank you all. And until next time, which as I said should be on Monday, see y'all. I have 5 cards not logged. You wonder what they are.